Hi guys, so this is going to be week 37 of my pregnancy update, and of course I wore a white shirt and decided to sit in front of my white wall, so I think it looks kind of weird. You can see the little holes in my top, but whatever. I already sat here and I did not want to get up. So anyway, this week there's not too much to update. Just the fact that I'm 37 weeks pregnant and I feel like I'm 42 weeks pregnant. With Phoenix, I had him at 37 weeks, so it's a little crazy come tomorrow that I will have been pregnant longer than the first time, and I feel like it's the end. And maybe, I was thinking maybe that's why I feel so like tired and so like it's so close to the end, because with my last pregnancy, this was the end. Like, this was the end stretch. This is the last thing I remember feeling, and then I had him. So maybe this time that's why I feel like, oh, I just can't anymore, because comparing it to my last pregnancy, at this point I already had him or was about to have him, and that's all I remember. So I think the next 2 weeks, if she makes it, will definitely be a challenge and something I haven't experienced, because I haven't gone past 37 weeks in the past. So that's a little interesting. It has me a little nervous. I at this point, I don't want my water to break or anything like that. I'd rather just wait till July 2nd and go in and have her, because I'm kind of nervous. Like, what if I'm home alone with Phoenix and my water breaks? Or yeah, I can't say I'm out, because I'm never really out, but what if it's just me and him, and my husband's like, well, there, you call an ambulance, you call me. Like, it's not like your water breaks and that's it, but it's just nerve-wracking to think of something happening while I'm by myself with Phoenix. So at this point, I just want her to wait and come on July 2nd, or if something happens, it happens while my husband's here. But lately he's been working a lot, so that's tough. So I can't wait for July 2nd to come. My husband's gonna have 2 weeks off, so we'll just get to be us and adjust to a family of 4 all together all day. And it'll be interesting because I'll have his help. Phoenix will be with him all day, and we haven't been seeing a lot of him since he's been working, so I'm really looking forward to her arriving and having my husband here with us for 2 weeks. So anyway, into pregnancy. This week I've been feeling really dizzy. I think it's just because I honestly need to start drinking more water. I feel like I'm constantly thirsty. I'm always chewing on ice, so which is a form of water, so that helps. But I realize that I'll go to ice first, and I need to start drinking water. Like, when I do drink water, like when I notice I'm like, I need to drink water, I need to stay hydrated, since it's so hot, I'll drink a whole bottle in like 1 second, because I didn't realize how thirsty I was until I started drinking the water. So not good. It has definitely been making me feel dizzy. I've been getting leg cramps, especially at night. My legs have just been hurting, and I'll move them a certain way, and all of a sudden my toes get like hard, and my calf cramps up, and I have to jump out of bed, which is kind of nearly impossible to do at 37 weeks pregnant. So I have to jump as pretty much as much as a pregnant woman can jump out of bed and put my feet flat on the floor. And it is just so hard, because it's like the pain doesn't let you get up fast enough. Being pregnant doesn't let you get up fast enough. So it's like, it's very hard. But I've had them like 2 or 3 times. Thankfully, I haven't been like asleep and they woke me up. I've just been laying down trying to get comfortable, and I move my foot a certain way that kind of makes them come about. It's really weird. Like, I can feel, like, as I'm moving my feet, my legs a certain way, I'm like, oh man, I can feel it. And then if I kind of move it back quick enough, you can't even see my hand. This is really bad. Sorry guys. If I move my leg back in a different position quick enough, it won't come about, but I will have felt it coming about, if that makes sense. I've been super itchy. My stomach, for one, has been really itchy. And my husband keeps telling me, he's like, stop scratching, put lotion, because I've already got like all these red marks from me scratching, like that, you know, when your skin gets irritated. And he's just like, stop scratching, but it's so hard because it itches so bad. And it feels better when I have nothing on, so I always have my shirt like up, so my belly exposed kind of thing, so that it can so that it's just aerated out there. But I need to start putting some type of lotion because it's been bad. The other day though, it wasn't only my stomach, it was my whole body was just itchy. And I haven't been itchy a lot this pregnancy. I feel like with Phoenix's pregnancy, I had, you know, periodically I would have these itchy things going on, but I haven't really had that this time. I've probably once or twice, but it's getting worse. Like my whole body is really itchy, and I don't know if maybe it's the summer weather, and you know how your skin just gets dry. It could be that, but definitely feeling itchy, uncomfortable. I can't sleep. Like in the beginning when I had that like insomnia, pregnancy insomnia, where I could not sleep past 12 o'clock, before 12 o'clock, it's happening again. And it's so annoying because I'm tired. Like I'm really, really tired, sleepy tired. Like it's hard for me to wake up in the morning. When I do wake up, I'm like drowsy, and just I have to literally do nothing for about an hour. Like I go get Phoenix, I bring him to my room, he has his milk, he watches TV, he has his books, he goes back and forth from his room to my room, and I'm literally a zombie. Like I just have to like that whole time just relax. And thankfully he's such a good boy. He just goes about, does his business, comes back and forth, you know, I change his diaper and stuff like that, but I have to just like slowly wake up for the day because I'm so tired. But then I can't sleep at night, and I also can't nap. Like lately I've been trying to nap. I'll lay down and I'll just keep waking up, and just I can't nap. Like I'm with my eyes closed, but my mind is running 1,000 miles a minute, and I won't fully like fall asleep. So I guess my body is getting ready for that no sleep period of newborn. But I hate it because I just want to sleep, because I know what's coming. I know that it's going to be hard, because this time they can't tell me sleep when baby sleeps because I have Phoenix. So I only can sleep when Phoenix sleeps, and hope that Avery is, you know, either napping or something like that at the same time that Phoenix naps, or you know, close to it, so I can relax at least. So very, very crazy feeling. I'm just having all those end of pregnancy feelings. I have an appointment today, a ultrasound, and a regular appointment. I'm up to my weekly appointments, and she also wants me to go for weekly ultrasounds, which is fine. I don't mind seeing baby, so I will see her today, and then I'll see my doctor, and just go from there. At this point, I don't feel like she's coming earlier. I am getting contractions, and like I said, they're like a mix in between Braxton Hicks and regular contractions. With Phoenix, I never had full-blown contractions. Even though I was on Pitocin for 15 hours, I never had like a full-blown, what I consider a contraction. So I really don't have anything to compare it to, but these contractions feel like what I was feeling when I was on Pitocin, which wasn't crazy, but which was a lot more than Braxton Hicks. I don't know, very confusing, but I'm feeling just uncomfortable, a lot of pressure. She's still moving like crazy, which I guess is a good thing, but you know how they normally, like, their movement kind of slows down because they're running out of room. No, she's moving like crazy wherever she can. She has hiccups all the time, and I just feel her constantly moving, and it's like she's just leaning on my bladder. She's always resting on my left side. Like, I'll just be walking, all of a sudden I have this big huge bulge on my left side of, I guess, her butt or something popping out, and it's really painful. Like, I have to stop and kind of rub my belly and breathe, and just stop and kind of and breathe and breathe and breathe. My husband's always looking at me like, are you okay? What's going on? Every time it happens when we're outside of the house, because it's scary, because it's like I feel like at any minute it could turn into something else, but hopefully not. I don't know, I'm contradicting myself, but it's just a lot going on. Emotionally, I don't know, I'm starting to feel emotional. Earlier, I was texting with my sister-in-law and I kind of got a little emotional because I'm like, can you believe, I was telling her, can you believe that you're going to have a niece? Like, you're going to have you're going to be an aunt to 2. And she's like, no, I can't, but I'm so excited and I can't wait. And it's like, it's so different. Like, I'm excited and I can't wait to meet Avery. But I know my life is going to change and things are going to be so different. And the unknown always scares me and always keeps me like on my toes. So it's kind of like I'm anxious to see already what's to come. But I want to also enjoy these 2 weeks of what I know and what I'm familiar with before it changes and goes crazy. And then I just wonder how Phoenix is going to react. Like, he's such a good boy. And I just hope he stays like that and he just adapts well, either just totally ignores her or just totally loves her, because he's at that age. He's 22 months today, so 1 more month and then like by this time next month he'll have a little sister, and then he'll be turning 2. And yeah, so my emotions are all over the place, but all in all, I'm really excited to meet her. I'm so happy with this pregnancy. Although I was throwing up all the time, it still was an okay pregnancy. I can say the least. I mean, I've done a lot and my body has let me do a lot. You know, we moved twice, I've packed twice, unpacked twice. You know, I have Phoenix. I still carry him up and down the stairs if I have to. For the most part, he walks down and up himself, but I can still do it. And I can still care for him. So I'm very happy and blessed that, you know, I can do all those things and I don't have to, you know, depend on anybody for those things. So all of that being said, the peak of my week was definitely Father's Day. It was my husband's first day off in like 13 days straight. So sorry, I have like an itch. 13 days straight. So it was really nice to just spend the whole day with him, and we just kind of relaxed and hung out and just were a family, and, you know, took Phoenix to a park and we were just enjoying each other's company. It's crazy when you don't see somebody for a while. It's so good when you're together. So it was really, really nice, and that was definitely the peak of my week, because it was just so good to be a family of 3 and think about, oh, at this time in 2 weeks we'll have Avery. And, you know, and every time he takes Phoenix out of the car, I'm like, then we have to take Avery out too. Like, you know, I think of all these things and it's exciting and scary and nerve-wracking all at the same time, but that's life, right? So now I will show you guys my 37-week baby bump. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.